If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else.
Do you remember hearing those comments from President Trump last year at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville? I know I do, and I was very excited for it. But now, with the current trade war and everything, it's looking like he's pushing Bitcoin and crypto mining in general out of the United States completely. As there is an ongoing trade war going on between pretty much all the country in the United States lately, it seems like the biggest one that's going to affect crypto miners is the one with China, because all miners are made and shipped from Hong Kong. And looking at the trade war here, we can see the trade war between the United States and China has escalated significantly, with the U.S. imposing 145% tariffs on Chinese goods. So think about the price of these miners. They're going anywhere from $1,000 upwards to $12,000 to $15,000. A full bull run kicks in, you can see them hit $20,000 to $50,000. Now tack on 145% tariff on top of that. Things are starting to look very expensive. In the escalation, we can see April 2nd of 2025, the Trump administration raised the total import tariff on Chinese goods to 54%, and by April 12th, this had escalated to 145%. China then responded by imposing a 125% tariff on American goods going into China. And then a few days later, there was some light at the end of the tunnel, as it seems like electronics and sorts were exempted. So we can see exempted products is smartphones, computers, semiconductors, solar cells, flat panel displays, and other electronic components. So we're thinking, all right, crypto miners may be exempt from this. So that is a good thing for people in the USA. Well, it looks like that is not entirely the case, as miners do not fall under this category, even though it's 100% electronic. So here is a recent post from Hawk Crypto and Tech, which is a founder of Terra Hosting, an ASIC hosting facility located in the United States to help home miners get cheaper power costs and less infrastructure builds to help out your mining journey. So if you are looking for ASIC hostings for your miner needs, check out Terra Hosting today. But he does mention here, just got a call from FedEx, BTC ASICs are not exempt with the change in the tariffs. 125% still applies. Customs doesn't classify ASICs as computer servers. So interesting point there. As soon as I get more info, I'll post it. Do not listen to resellers. I have a client who just paid $4,780. A reseller lied. So resellers, it sounds like they're telling people that they are exempt and stuff when in fact they're not, trying to make that sale. So be very, very careful, because it's looking like they're lying to a lot of people. Well, the USA does have a major global market for a consumer. It does look like it's benefiting other countries, like the country I live in, Canada. So coming into here, we can see Canadian Bitcoin miners are expected to benefit from the tariffs imposed by the US on mining equipment, as the increased cost for US miners could make Canada a more attractive location for mining operations. The tariffs are likely to reduce the competitiveness of US miners, potentially leading to a shift in the global hash rate distribution, which kind of rewinds me to a little bit of what Trump said earlier.
Mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else.
Now, if you're not familiar with crypto mining in general, you cannot mint a coin in one general location or country forever. It is a decentralized chain, nodes running all around the world, with miners running all around the world. So Bitcoin is being minted all around the world. It cannot specifically be minted in one place forever. That is how centralization works, and how the world that we are trying to get away from is crypto, bringing us to the decentralized world. So the impact on Canadian miners, economic advantages are Canada is becoming a more attractive location for Bitcoin mining due to lower operational costs and potential tax benefits. Corporate and capital gain taxes in Canada are slated to be reduced, which could further enhance the country's appeal. The competitive edge, with U.S. miners facing higher costs, Canadian miners may gain a competitive edge. The tariffs could lead to a decrease in demand for mining equipment from the U.S. miners, potentially lowering the cost of ASICs in international markets. And the geopolitical impacts is that tariffs are expected to have a similar impact on the Bitcoin mining industry as China's 2021 mining ban, which could result in a significant reshuffle of the global hash rate distribution. And some of the farms you may have heard about that are currently residing in Canada is Hut8, Bitfarms, Hive Digital Technologies, DMG Blockchain Solutions, Red Panda Mining, and myself, Rabid Mining. So these tariffs pretty much have everybody rethinking life. Let me know how this is affecting you guys. Now, the majority of my viewership is coming from the United States here because it is very popular for crypto miners in the States. And it does suck that these tariffs are making things a lot harder to get and not worth it, because you do have to penny pinch every cent that you got in order to turn a profit. So what's going to happen to these large farms currently in the US if they got to spend a whole bunch of millions of extra dollars just to import thousands of new machines? Are they going to move somewhere else, or are they going to set up shop and continue to move on and hopefully everything blows over? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.